Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome to Going for Gold, a series where I give you the quickest and easiest ways to earn the golden camos on your weapons in Call of Duty World War II. Today we're going to be covering the first SMG in the game, and that is the Grease Gun. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, what I do is I go over the best class you want to be using to win your first 100 headshot medals, which will unlock you the first 9 camos, and then I'll move on to tell you how you should change your class and your playstyle to better suit the final 5 challenge camos. So getting straight into it, the class that you want to be using to get your first 100 headshot medals with the Grease Gun SMG is the Grease Gun with the quick draw grip, foregrip and the reflex sight. With this gun you want to be aiming down sight quite a lot, so all these attachments are aimed towards making that more accurate and easier to do. So the quick draw grip just helps you to get your aim up a lot quicker. The red dot sight is much better than the iron sights on this gun because the iron sights are very closed on the Grease Gun. So you want that reflex sight just to make it a lot easier to aim, and once you have been using it a bit you can choose better reticles to go inside of that scope. And finally you've got the grip, which just helps to reduce the recoil whilst you're shooting, making it easier to land more headshots. For your basic training, as with almost every class I've ever used in this game, we have primed, because primed reduces the flinch that you get when you hit, and it also allows you to take that third attachment, which is really important with this class because if you could only take 2 you'd be struggling a little bit. And for my secondary weapon I've taken the P08 pistol. You can take whichever one you want, whichever's your favourite. And for my grenades I've taken the Mark II fragmentation. So that is the class that I think you should be using if you want to get your headshots the fastest. I'd recommend that you play in game modes like hardpoint or free-for-all. Free-for-all is a bit slower paced, so if you're struggling in hardpoint I'd go and give that one a go. But hardpoint is the best game mode for SMGs in this game, and it'll also earn you the most XP. So if you're wanting to prestige, I'll be playing that one. When I complete this gun, a lot of the time I was playing with the suppressor on, and towards the end when I stopped using that I found that it was actually quite a bit easier. So I'd say not to use the suppressor, even though it does keep you off the minimap, which is quite beneficial when you're trying to stay alive. That decrease at range does make it quite hard to get the headshots, and you'll sometimes find that you're taking 5 shots to get the kill. If you're not using the suppressor, it means that you're going to kill them a lot faster and a lot more consistently. So once you've used that class and those playstyles to get your first 100 headshot medals, that will have earned you your first 9 camos, and after that you've just got 5 challenge camos left to complete before you've earned the golden camo. So the first challenge camo that you're going to want to try and complete is called Snow, and to earn Snow all you need to do is continue playing the exact same way you were, because all you need to do is get another 50 kills whilst using the Grease Gun in the airborne division. If you wanted to complete this challenge even faster, you can take off that red dot sight and replace it with the rapid fire attachment. Because we don't need to go for headshots anymore, we don't really need that red dot sight anymore, and the iron sights are pretty good on this gun when you're just going for body shots. So by putting on the rapid fire attachment, it just means you can get those kills even quicker when playing in hardpoint game modes. Once you've completed the Snow Camo, you want to go on to the Leopard Camo, and to do this it's pretty much the same thing, but you want to be using a different division. So you want to be getting 50 kills with the Grease Gun whilst using any division other than airborne. I'd recommend that you use infantry and use a class that's up on screen now. When you've maxed out the infantry division, you will get an extra attachment slot, so I'd recommend that you're taking the advanced rifling attachment, because this will mean that you can do more damage at further ranges. It means you can just get more kills even quicker. Playing the same way on the hardpoint game mode, and this one shouldn't be too hard to complete either. After that there's just 3 camo challenges left, and these 3 should have been getting completed whilst you were doing the other 100 kills. The first one is called M1916, and to earn this you need to get 10 payback medals. I'd be very surprised if this wasn't completed whilst you were getting those other 100 kills, but if it hasn't, just continue playing the same way and with the same class you were using before. And the other one, which should have been completed at the same time, is the Bronze Camo, and to earn this you need to get 5 double kills, so this should have been fairly easy to complete. If it hasn't, like I said, keep playing the same way you were before. And the final one is called Copper. This is the one that you might struggle with, and to earn this you need to get 5 bloodthirsty medals. There isn't really any way around this with an SMG. With the snipers I'd say go play in the war game mode, but for this you pretty much have to be playing in hardpoint, so if you're struggling you could go and try team deathmatch or free-for-all, as they are a bit slower and they aren't objective based, so the play should be a bit more spread out and should be able to get the kills a little bit easier and stay alive a bit longer. But that is everything that you need to know on how to complete the golden camo on the Grease Gun in Call of Duty World War II. If this video has been helpful, please make sure you leave it a like. Check in the playlist at the end because I have videos similar to these for all of the snipers, so if you want to get them diamond, you should go and check them out. Let me know in the comments which gun you'd like me to post next. But that is everything, so thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.